The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Serenity Mental Health Centers. An Austin patient found clarity with TMS, or Transcranial Magnetic Stimulation. Patient Matt and Psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner Jeffrey Twiss are here to tell us more about Serenity Mental Health Centers. We're going to start with you, Matt. If you wouldn't mind, tell us about your mental health journey.
My mental health journey began when I was an adolescent, probably preteen. I did struggle with anxiety, struggle with depression, had some difficulties in school, being bullied, difficulty making friends. When I went into college, I still had depression and anxiety, and being in college, became a social drinker. Social drinking became daily drinking became excessive drinking to the point where it became a full-blown addiction. And I'm fortunate enough to be 11 months sober today. But once I became sober, I still didn't feel right. I still had anxiety, I still was depressed, and I knew that I needed some additional resources, which led me to Serenity.
And so Serenity, of course, led you to Dr. Twiss, and TMS is what we're talking about here that has helped Matt so much. Why do you find TMS to be so effective?
TMS works with natural processes. Our body, our brains are all capable of fixing themselves with the right input and the right tools. And in the case of TMS, we're delivering an electromagnetic pulse and clears blocked neural pathways and helps us to essentially utilize underactive areas of the brain that are maybe there due to depression or anxiety or PTSD or OCD.
So let's talk about the biggest benefits you've noticed since doing TMS.
I think coming out of TMS, the sobriety component for me was a level of clarity. TMS was another level of clarity that helped drive a positivity in my life to the point where goal-oriented, making plans, thinking towards the future, giving myself compassion, giving myself gratitude, self-love, whatever you want to call it, that were really released by TMS and really put me on a trajectory and a positive path forward in a new chapter in my life.
You know, if somebody's watching today and maybe they're hearing a bit of themselves in your story, what would you say to them?
There's a lot of people struggling with mental health issues across the spectrum. It's okay to ask for help.
First steps would be just to reach out to the Serenity Mental Health Clinic here in Austin and make an appointment. It's that simple.
Sounds good to me. Gentlemen, Thank you both so much for your time, and I'm so happy for you, Matt, that you're doing so well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Call the number on your screen or go to serenitymentalhealthcenters.com to get started today. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Serenity Mental Health Centers.